playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught it the 21.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-to-1 as opposed to the 2-to-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep.
Montana going right to the air.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now Montana. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 more there and another first down.
The Niners at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First and 10 for Montana and company. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on second down.
Montana. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Montana throwing the out route incomplete. That's Francis.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, If I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Now the first carry for Bush.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. On play action. Now Breeze. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run up the middle with Bush. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Now Breeze.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Montana. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Play fake. Now here's Montana. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They'll run on 1st down. Craig. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
On first down, Montana. And this is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Montana. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. On second down, it's Craig, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Right back to him on first down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Craig. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there, with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Bree's going to throw. And he's got Shockey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bush trying the middle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Bush. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Shakes off the sack. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. Montana
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
On the run, it's Bush. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Breeze. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Breeze. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll hand it off to Bush. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Trying to punch it across with Bush. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
They'll try again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And his 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Tyler looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down. It's Craig, and he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Breeze now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the...
Now Breeze lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Here's Montana to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. On 1st down, Craig. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Here's Montana. Over the middle, complete. That's Tyler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They will look to throw. Montana. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Montana. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now a give, right side. It's Craig, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
To throw is Montana. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Montana. He finds his man complete. It's Tyler. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee in the final couple of seconds. Will tip by in this first half.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 27, Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On the delay, it's Bush. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000? What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Again, this is Bush. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end, so they were on him in a hurry. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have the job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's been running downfield as well.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run on first down. It's Craig. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. It's Montana. He finds his man complete. That's Francis. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 3rd down, it's Craig. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Montana. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Montana. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
On 1st down, it's Craig. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Craig. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 6 yards away. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Fielded right around the 8.
Holding, receiving team.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. This is Bush. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it with Bush.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this offense on third down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now Breeze, got to have this one. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Now Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Now Breeze. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Henderson.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now, Breeze again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Bush. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Breeze is going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Breeze now on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
To throw, it's Breeze. Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Bush. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
On 2nd down, it's Craig, a little juke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
54 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Montana. And it's caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. On 2nd down now. It's Tyler. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. And he's got Shockey.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Breeze to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he stopped immediately there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Tyler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 2-point conversion mixed in there as well. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the 49ers, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to get back on the beat